The Hayward Ecostar variable speed pump versus Pentair Intelliflo variable speed pump. These two pumps definitely are comparable models, so it's a good comparison to make. So basically you need to look towards the statistics of the pump to see which ones are the best. So for example, the Hayward Ecostar has a 2.7 horsepower motor. The Intelliflo has a 3 horsepower motor. The Hayward Ecostar has a maximum flow rate of just over 160 gallons per minute, while the Intelliflo only has a maximum flow rate of 145 gallons per minute. Now, when I say only, that's only by comparison between the two, because the reality is that 145 gallons per minute is a ton of water and more than most swimming pools need for almost any application. But if you want to get technical, the Hayward does have the ability to move just a little bit more water. What's interesting about that is that the Hayward actually also uses less electricity than the Intelliflo. Not by a huge margin, but it is worth noting, especially since it does move more water. So it moves more water than the Intelliflo, and it uses less electricity to move more water. So that's two checks for the Ecostar. One thing worth mentioning though is that the Intelliflo pump is incredibly overbuilt. So if you were looking for perhaps the highest quality pump, perhaps the Intelliflo would be the one that you're looking for. Its electric motor, although it is restricted to 3 horsepower, is actually capable of much more than that. So it's a much more powerful motor that's being dialed back to work less hard. So even though it moves marginally less water and it uses marginally more electricity than the Ecostar, the higher quality, more robust nature of the motor should equal a longer lasting product. So that's important when you're factoring this in. You know, if the Ecostar moves a little more water and costs a little bit less to run, but it only lasts for 5 years and an Intelliflo lasts for 10 years, well, that would be pretty important. These pumps really haven't been on the market long enough for field testing to be able to say definitively which lasts longer. So really all we can do is look towards the build quality, and it's obvious that the Intelliflo is overbuilt more so than the Ecostar. So at that point it just comes down to which one is going to suit your needs better. Look towards pricing on them, see which one costs more, which one costs less. That's probably going to be the thing that will point you in one direction or the other, being that they're so comparable. But if all things were created equal and they were the exact same price, I would probably choose the Intelliflo because I believe it to be a higher quality pump. But in reality, what you'll probably find is that the Ecostar is a little bit less money than the Intelliflo, and a little bit less money to buy it, and it moves a little more water, and it costs a little bit less to run, probably would give the Ecostar the nod at that point. If you found this information helpful, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.